Hello?
If anyone will say it, I will sup, bitches.
Oh, wait, hold
No,
up.
we're
Wait a
missing
second.
someone.
You ain't gonna steal my shit. Suck, bitches.
You done been jacked.
How dare you?
I
You
swear,
could
Alright.
have added me for the authentic.
I swear to God, if I ever
For the
get to make
authenticity.
merch, the first thing I'm doing is making a shirt that says "Sup bitches" on it.
Sup, bitches.
The hell? I take pride in that. Is the only thing I take pride in these D&D sessions.
Drew, Moldetta, would either of you like to recap last week?
Let's see here. Aoife and the commander found themselves in a small, very small room. Upon peeking outside, they found two men fighting over a cannon. After which they pointed the cannon at us. That was exciting. Convinced them we were friendly. Took a step outside and witnessed, for lack of a better term, police brutality. Went to a bar. We found the crab man. And then we found the crab man. And possibly figured out that we're in another world. Went, well, that's fantastic. Crabman decided he was going to go on his way to see if he could find anyone else, and Aoife made the excellent suggestion of sending stones so that they could keep in contact, and that was where we left off.
So going down that street, back to Schlatt's place. No hitches. Nothing wrong happened. Streets were kind of empty, as, they tend to be after the cops gunned down a bunch of people. And Schlatt kind of has the commander and Aoife go ahead of them, just so he can lock the door behind them when they get in. And once Schlatt, and when you get in, you see that Will has decided to turn the cannon towards the door, towards the other door. And Lance is standing there with his rapier in one hand and a blood-stained dagger in the other.
What happened here?
That's a good question.
You see Lance's mouth move, but you can't. So let's see your perceptions. He's talking very quietly. So, just checking passive perceptions.
16.
16. And I think Flum is lower than that.
15. But
Do you have the observant feat?
Oh, the read lips speed?
nope.
Okay, then both of you make perception checks to read his lips. All right.
Well, there we go.
You can both tell that he said, "We heard a crash. I reckon there's probably half a dozen guys behind the door. Someone broke in through the ceiling."
This place really is weird. Normally, if you're gonna break into a place, you would pick a window or something. I would pick a
Well,
door.
remember, this is basically a basement. So breaking in through the ceiling is basically breaking in from ground level. Like from the ground level of the upper building.
Yeah, I recall.
and as Schlatt finishes up the locks, he and Wilbur he turns and Wilbur's glaring at him. This is something he did something.
What you do?
Those damn coins of yours, Schlatt, are going to be the death of us. What? They're going to kill us because I'm trying to introduce an alternative currency? Come on. It's probably just rats. Lance, open the door. Lance does not open the door.
Should we help?
I mean, Marv, you could go open the door.
I'll go open the door.
Okay.
I'll hide here behind this barrel.
I'll stand next to the lawn, kind of push it open so Will can shoot in if necessary.
All right. Just take one more.
Will, that thing's loaded, right?
Yeah, yes, I did load it this time. I think. I'm pretty sure. And Lance is nodding. As you open the door, like that, you push the door, and it just like the slightest nudge sends the door pretty much flying open, and it gets kicked back. Like guy on the other side of the door, nope. They gave Wilbur just enough time to see. So, by door, as boom. Damn. Oh, I forgot to open his sheet. There it is. There is, in fact, half a dozen guys behind the door.
That'd be fun.
Well, not quite half a dozen. Because the cannon did absolutely obliterate one of them.
There were half a dozen.
There were half a dozen. Roll initiative.
Rolling initiative, sir.
Oh, god damn it, they have a fucking linked health bar. Shit. Shit. This is what I get for making them all copies of the same. How do I make them? How do I? Wait.
So what you do is you just unlink the hit points from the token, and you just put the numbers in.
Oh. Okay. They work or do they all copy the same thing? They all copy to the same as well. That's fine. Now I can set that guy's HP to 0 with no worries. Alright. Oh, I forgot to open up the turn order. Where's the turn order? There's the turn order. Come on. Is that 4? Okay, so I can put the middle one. Bad.
Yeah, I figured Aoife would be going last at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this one publicly, just so you can see how high his initiative modifier is.
Jesus, fuck monkeys.
What?
How did
Yeah, swashbuckler with alerts.
Okay.
There he is. Oh. 2 swashbucklers, both with alert.
Sweet maker.
Except one of them has higher charisma than the other. By a lot. Oh, it's okay. It's only just enough to be a 1-point difference, but...
The hell?
Oh! Lance rolled low on initiative. On Schlatt's turn, he moves over, stands on a stool, and... What? Wait. There's his sheet. I closed it so I could see the map.
You could just double click it or minimize it.
Yeah, no, I minimized it and then forgot where it went.
Oh. So that room is pretty well lit up, right?
Yes. It's all well lit. So Schlatt fires his gun into the ceiling and says, "Come get me, loser." Like he's looking at someone. Let's see. Panache work. We Persuasion. Yeah, no way that NPC is beat that. So I'm just gonna mark him like that, so I remember which one it is. That ends his turn.
Bringing it to commander's turn.
Yep, that's on the commander.
Need 1 second. I'm debating on something.
There we go. That's better.
Alright. And what is Floam doing?
Well, debating on whether or not to step into the room, and I'm assuming that that's a bed? Or is it just a cot on the floor?
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, that's just a bed. It's all, yeah, it's like a sleeping bag. It's basically a mat. It's just a mattress on the floor.
Oh, so I can go.
You can walk over it. It's not an obstacle.
I know, pretty bold to step into the middle of a room filled with people, especially with a cannon out there. However, we're doing that.
Oh,
And it will be centered on my spear.
all right. Let's give you. Is it on your spear?
So that I can sheathe it to allow others to see if I so choose. I didn't mean to click that, I meant to click the button next to it.
Fair.
And then what level are we? And then Plum's gonna wait his turn.
I'm about to end your turn.
Yep.
All right.
Can't see me, but I can see them.
Oh, do you have Devil's Sight? I realized there were some things on a character sheet that needed to be there. All right. Well, Eva wouldn't see this, but Floam certainly would. You see Lance dart basically just around you. And then disappear completely.
Ooh.
He is invisible.
Ooh.
Brings us to one of the red coats, who can't see what he's doing, and tries to run away. That provokes an attack of opportunity. Are you gonna take it?
Yeah.
All right. You're Sentinel, right?
Sentinel. Yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna let that one out.
All right.
Because I mean, he's gonna be staring down a cannon, so
Yeah, he's staring at a cannon. So he levels his musket and takes a shot at the cannon, which is speed.
yeah, let's fire him.
and absolutely, and hits him square in the chest. Like, so hard that what's left of his makeup comes off. Like, as he staggers back, you can see just the layer of makeup pop off his face. And you can see that he's got blue skin. I need Aoife to make a perception check.
Oh boy. One perception check. Right up.
Yeah, that's a typhoid. It's a demon devil. You can see little horns poking out of his hair.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Ifa,
Continue
at all.
moving for that way. This guy's pissed. All right, another attack of opportunity is provoked. Are you taking it?
Yeah.
All right. Oof. Now he's stuck there, basically blocking his friend's retreat. Brings us to Will.
The 4 from Hexblade Curse can be there? Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, no. 'Cause
He's going to pull out a flintlock and fire at the red kill that shot him. You can see the health bars of all the red kills, right?
Yes. As a matter of fact, the only health bar I can't see is Blonum's.
Hello?
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 Sorry, I forgot. I muted myself again.
You can see their health bars, right?
Yes, the only health bar I can't see is Blonum's.
That's like the one you definitely need to see.
There we go.
Let me just make sure to set that as his default token. And then use his sheet. There we go. Now whenever I put him onto a map, he will have bar. Alright. That ends Wilbur's turn. Which brings us to the one red coat that isn't completely in darkness. We're going to try and run away. Try and run towards, basically make a musket charge towards who he thought was there. And you see Lance and Flom in the nooks and crannies between of the other red coat. You see Lance reappear and stab.
I have a feeling Lance is enjoying this darkness.
And stab him with his knife. And, like, stab him with his knife and drag him to the ground. This man is... And he just, and kind of carves him up a little as he does it. That man is very much dead. Do you want to know how much damage he dealt?
Oh, please.
Item, see if the other damage stop home.
Enough to absolutely decimate someone.
From a critical hit. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that's that is of course massive damage. And then, oh wait, no, it's not Lance's turn. It's this redcoat who died. That was Lance's reaction. Which brings us to another redcoat, who's going to try. Where is? Oh, he's going to try and stab what he thinks he heard. He misses, and you can hear him whiff. Well, no, you can see him whiff. He stabs, and he stabs like a foot to the left of you. These are normal. These are humans. They have no dark vision whatsoever. They're not used to having to fight in the dark. Which brings us to another red cult, who is going to try the same shenanigans. Who actually is going to run forward, and he's going to bump into and through the square and sort of just stumble out. And this is a very confused man. He's not even looking at Aoife. He's looking towards the door, trying, and looks to the right and isn't doing anything else. And you can hear, he looks to the right, he looks to the left, and he spends the rest of his movement that way. Then, alright. I'm going to be deleting dead redcoats because from a hole in the ceiling. Oh, hold on. Can't use the sheet. One with the sheet. From a hole in the ceiling drops another redcoat.
Can they find the hole?
You can see the hole. It's a hole in the ceiling, right above where that redcoat just dropped. A little.
Can they though? Because I mean, it is dark around the hole.
Right. But they know where the hole is. They made it.
I should have put.
And maybe it's like
Put like a
flexible.
spike or something there.
No, I can't put flexible. They know a fight's going on, and they're willing to drop into darkness. It is Aoife's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have Aoife roll a wisdom save in an attempt to fight against her own instincts so that she doesn't break out into angel form to attack her new friend, the tiefling. See how that goes. Oh no. Oh no.
Sounds like that failed to see the DC you set in your head.
Yeah, I set the DC to 20.
No, that makes sense. That's why I would have called it. Like, yeah, that's a 20 DC save.
Aoife, don't attack our new friends. They've been taking care of us.
She is acting on instinct now, sir. There is no stopping this. Yeah, but I would assume everyone can tell that she's fighting her instincts as she slowly starts to glow and her wings start to sprout.
She saw a tiefling, didn't she?
Yes, she
Yep.
did.
Yes, she did.
You know, at this point, you would think she just sees Maxwell yelling at her in Celestial, like, no!
She tried to fight it. She tried to fight it. It didn't go so well.
See what?
Alright, so that's the action.
That is
Nah.
the action. So luckily that takes her action.
But she has a spell, but she has a bonus action.
She does have a bonus action. But here's the thing, I don't want to use that bonus action.
But would Aoife use that bonus action?
Well, considering this is the action that she's trying to hold herself back, maybe not. But next turn, most definitely she would.
Alright, then it's something for next turn. Your ending turn?
Yeah.
Okay. On the Schlatt was going to, who having drawn at least one of them out, it's gonna pop a cap in the bitch. Let me reread the. Rakish Audacity. If you are within 5 feet of it. Okay. Oh. Well, when you're back. Well. Speedrun. I'll be right back. Alright, snack acquired. Has phone returned? No. Cool. Well, not cool, but like, I made it in time. The ending is fun. Because this is a character growth moment.
He returns.
Aha!
I think I'm back.
I hear you.
Okay. I was trying to click the eye, not that. Alright, so hold up. Let me see if we could do this again. Just barely. He didn't move away from me, so even though Aoife is turning into a goddamn angel.
Yeah, you kind of have an enemy in the way of that.
Well, I can see her, so let's see. Oh, but she's got an 11 on the stage.
Oh, was your original stand plan the Misty Step?
No. So, if I were to give her the command to stand down and that Will is a temporary ally, would that only last for one round, or would she, if she failed to save, would it bring her to her senses?
Oh, with the command spell?
Yeah.
Let's see the details. Show me the details. So you're trying to just do the cult and tell her that Will is an ally? So, okay, yeah, she'd have to make the save.
She would have
And
to
I
make
think,
it save,
like,
but it wouldn't be
save or no save, she would definitely hear Will as an ally and be able to act on that as she would as she would act on. She'd be able, I reckon it would work, but you'd have to fail the save.
Okay, so am I making a wisdom save?
Yeah.
All right.
In the name of
That should be interesting.
speak it in Celestial. Failed it by 1.
Holy crap! I've never been so happy to roll low on something. So what's the command word being spoken?
The command is that Will is an ally and stand down. Don't attack him.
So I'll take that as a desist, because technically you only get one word.
There we go.
Um,
Oh, only one word?
Yes, it's a one-word command.
Oh,
Just
yep,
say-
right there in the very beginning. A one-word command.
all right.
So I think the word desist would be the best one.
Especially if it's spoken to you and to her in Celestial.
Yes. Just real quick checking something.
How does that end your turn?
I'm marking my thing real quick. Because that was a one star. Unfortunately, that is an action. I don't think Flom has any bonus actions really yet. Yeah, no, that'll end his turn.
All right.
All I can say is I'm glad Aoife was not within 10 feet of me.
Oh, because then she'd get the bonus.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I mean is a +5 at the moment.
All right. So as it comes to Lance's turn, you see he teleports. So like he doesn't walk. He appears on the other side, and all Aoife sees is a dagger coming out of the darkness towards her opponents.
Towards who?
And lodging itself in the back of that guy's head.
Oh, Jesus.
And he crumbles dead. Lance just saunters out and picks it up as he walks past. Like that's what happens when you get 2 free sneak, when you get free sneak attack from darkness. He's onto a red coat. That one's still alive. He's going to run and try and stab the satyr. He misses. This one is still mad. You get an opportunity attack. You gonna take it, Flom?
Which one?
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
That kills. I'm just gonna be deleting corpses.
See if his ally trips over his body on his way out.
brings us to Will, who is going to sort of just run through Schlatt and run behind Schlatt and try and stab the redcoat. He hits and knocks him down. There. Brings us to another redcoat, who is he's gonna try the same thing. And nope, he fails to bayonet Floam. We have another one. And as this one's moving forward, another one drops from the ceiling. That's two.
I need a
And we get another. And you see him attempt to fire from that distance. And of course, the bullet goes into the floor at your side. Because it's hard to aim when you can't see. On to Aoife.
Alrighty then. Well, following the command that she was given, she's going to utilize her bonus action to drop out of her Radiant Soul form. And yeah, since she was basically told to stop, she's going to just sit down on the floor and do nothing this turn.
All right. Brings us to Mr. Clet, who is who can see in normal darkness, but not magical darkness. And so just points his gun at the dark, waiting for something to come out. On the Floam.
Oh yeah. Well, is going to yeah, this is gonna be Golden Blade. And we're gonna strike this guy first.
Can you ping him again?
I had the ruler on.
Oh, I was looking at a different part of the map, so I didn't even see. All right. Oh, and you did Booming Blade. Let me look at Booming Blade again. See if they move, right?
They take damage immediately, and again, if they move, I'll link it.
I'm looking at it. When a hit, the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effects, and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. So it takes damage
Oh.
again.
Did I do the wrong one? No, that's the right one.
Did you mean Green Flame?
I think I meant to pick up the green flame blade, but too late now. I have.
No, we can fix that. Like if you wanted the one that does damage immediately is Green Flame Blade, I think. Yep, the one you were looking at
Oh no!
is green.
At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage to the target on a hit,
Oh,
and the damage the target takes for moving increases to 2d8. So
all right. So
I need to add
throw a
1d8.
d8. Yeah, throw a d8. There we go. Dead.
And then with the extra attack, I'm gonna hit this one.
Extra attack. You don't get an extra attack.
Yes, I do.
You use your action to cast Booming Blade.
Did I? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You traded the extra attack for
Yep.
hitting an enemy. In this case, it was just making sure to kill him.
Did Aoife say that she heard gunfire?
No, I did that command. I did that /me. Aoife hears gun.
Oh,
She was the closest one to the door. So you didn't. Floam didn't hear it. James didn't hear it. Lance didn't hear it. Aoife heard it.
Mom didn't hear a damn thing.
No, Floam's in the middle. Floam had a musket go off within 5 feet of him. He's not hearing a damn thing for a good long while.
And one nothing.
That will end. Right. Huh. You could do a normal smite, booming blade. Like you could do a smite spell, booming blade, and a normal smite all in one turn. Comes us back to Lance. I'm just going to.
Wait, I can do a what? A what? No what?
So the smite spells, blinding smite, thundering smite, wrathful smite, etc., are bonus action spells.
Uh-huh.
Booming blade is a cantrip, so you can cast them both in one round, and you can do the normal divine smite when you make a melee attack, and you make a melee attack as part of booming blade. So you can do all three in the same turn and do an ass load of damage.
Huh.
So Lance wipes the blood off onto his shorts as he walks back into the darkness, teleports to the other side of this guy, and goes for the stab. And as he stabs, you can see him lift the man up about 3 or 4 inches off the ground, and just toss him to the side off his blade.
Damn. Lance,
And you want to know how much
that's
he
not acceptable.
he got another crit, and this time it was for. Oh wait, is that the same as the last time? Yeah, the same damage as the last time. But 116 damage in a single strike.
Damn, Lance. Damn.
And you can see that he's smiling. He's having fun. He is in his element, as it were. Oh, that redcoat's dead. So it's on to Will. Rushes over and picks up a cannonball. No, he rushes over to here and pops the lid off the lid off of the barrel to reveal that it's, well, Aoife can see that it's filled with what looks to be black sand. And he starts scooping, and he's got a mug. He's got just a big old mug in one hand, and he's scooping, and he's pulls a mug out off his belt, starts to scoop it and level it off. That redcoat is dead. That redcoat is dead. And yes, these guys are supposed to be dropping like flies. Because... And one more jumps down from the ceiling. And...
I'm going to take my opportunity attack. He entered my reach.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
And
you stab him, and because he entered your reach before he hit the ground, you stab him in the air. Do you want to slam him? Because he's stabbed.
Actually, I was just gonna use. Yeah, we'll slam him.
All right. Choose a square within your reach that isn't occupied. All right. You can slam him down. He takes an additional d6 of damage.
Can I smite on an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna waste on that. Because this bitch ass is now on the ground, right?
Yeah, he got slammed. And that's not exactly something you stand right back up from. But this door, gets kicked open. And the lock's broken. And another red coat.
Damn.
For him. These guys are right.
Between Slum and the Redcoats, they're gonna need to replace all these doors again.
You can see that there's under this table is a stack of doors.
That's funny.
Well, when you keep a cannon for home defense, you are very likely to put a hole in one of your doors. Alright. And after seeing that, and after hearing that, this guy's gonna try and run away. And gets a cat popped in him by Schlatt. It's on the Aoife.
Alrighty. Well, seeing this red coat burst in through the door, Aoife is going to cast a spiritual weapon right next to him.
All right.
And I don't exactly have
What,
two.
what form does Aoife's spiritual weapon take?
A giant lollipop. This has been discussed.
Well, yeah. I imagine so, but I don't remember.
Oh,
Let's
hey.
see.
Spells are right. Need to fix that. Anyway,
Has anyone else noticed that all of my attack rolls have been under 15?
Just a second. I'm grabbing something to use as a token for Aoife's spiritual weapon.
I was just going to use a copy of Aoife's token.
I think it'd be fun to have a lollipop as the.
That could be her spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. The Radiant Soul damage isn't on. It's not even up to date anyway.
Is there any way to add a second token to our character sheet for things like spiritual weapons?
I don't think so.
To a single character sheet? No.
I could make a separate character sheet for spiritual weapon, for her spiritual weapon, but like, there's never going to be a case where she's casting it while I'm not here. Right there, right?
Yep. I just smack him with it. So that 8 radiant damage is null and void.
That maximum normal damage is pretty good, though.
Oh, right. So the tokens are stored in a library.
Wait a second. Right. Wait a second. I cast this damn thing at 3rd level. Ah, damn it. Never mind.
Oh, it's
There's
at
no
4th
point.
level that it gets extra damage.
There's no point in getting it at and casting it at 3rd level.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't cast it at 3rd level. If you say 3rd level and it doesn't, if an upcast, like, do you have a reason for casting it at 3rd level as opposed to using a 2nd level slot?
No, I was aiming for the extra damage, but I apparently missed it. I don't like that it says on the thing when you cast it at 3rd level or higher, the damage increases.
Oh yeah, increases by 1d8 for every 2 levels over.
Yeah, like it should start at 4th there.
Yeah, that's like keeping with format consistency over. That was it. Yeah, keeping with format consistency over making sense was the decision there. So you could just make a note in there. You can change that text. All right. Does that end Aoife's turn?
Let's see. So spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so I will use her full action. That requires 5 feet, so we'll do Sacred Flame.
All right. We got that burst through the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was not supposed to have the Divine Strike on it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Wait. Because you have the Blessed Strike, don't you?
Yes.
Which adds it to cantrips.
Now let's see. Blessed Strike. Yeah. Also from a cantrip.
Yeah. And
Alright.
then it should be.
Alright, well that works then.
Red coat. Let's make a dex save. And he passes.
Okay. So he takes 0 damage then.
Brings us on to Schlep. He's going to take shot number 3. There's a sheet. That's not supposed to be 13. I mean, and this one misses, going into the, losing itself somewhere in the Redcoat's armor. Brings us to Floam.
Ah. Well, hearing you making that one. Floam is going to. Nope. Let me. And he's also going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Second level.
And what's his spiritual weapon taking the form of?
Give it 2 seconds.
Hello?
I think I figured out that it was trying to figure out what his spiritual weapon is. What's that?
Can you hear me now? Uh, just surprise me for now. 'Cause I'm upload an image.
So, figured out what it's going to be. Here? Oh wait, that isn't gonna. Oh, accidentally made your default token have the darkness aura.
Right. Well, how do I?
How do you what? Did I put your token? Did I put the spiritual weapon in the right spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
So it was a
That's
guy.
gonna hit him. As that is a bonus action. I'm gonna come right out here just to see what the commotion is. And we're gonna stab the one that decided he wanted to try and run away.
All right. Alright, so are you using your action for this? All right, that hits. Doesn't kill.
Seeing as he's still alive. I hit him again.
And that knocks him dead.
Why couldn't I get that one first?
Nice. Well, it did a minimum roll and a maximum.
Let's see. Move right there. I've got faith in Lance's abilities to hold that down for now. So we're gonna move here. I can drop concentration at any time, right? Correct?
Yes, you should be able to grab concentration as a free action.
Okay. Then I'm going to wait until the start of Lisa's turn to drop darkness. And as I am within 10 feet of you, need to add a save modifier of +5. That will end my turn. I almost want to keep the darkness up at this rate.
Hello?
Are you back, Jojo?
Okay, I'm back. Discord has decided to stop being a bastard.
I'm here.
Alright. This redcoat walks forward as another one falls behind. Another one drops right in front of the spiritual weapon.
Part of me wants to keep the darkness up.
What's up?
I said part of me wants to keep the darkness up for Lance, but I've got a better idea.
Well, I can guarantee you that that Lance would appreciate having the darkness up.
Well, unfortunately, I am dropping it momentarily.
Alright, it's on the Aoife. Are you dropping it now or when it comes your turn?
I'm dropping it now so that Aoife can see.
Boy. Alrighty.
As the darkness drops, you can see Lance tenses up. Like his shoulders jump up a little and his ears.
Don't worry, Lance. I got you.
Because now he's just standing in the middle of the room with his holding his dagger by the blade. Like you can see one of his legs, like his knees locked. Type shenanigans.
Alright. Well. Oh. There's a dog hair on my laser mouse, so I wonder it's not moving very well. Anyway.
Aoife, hole, ceiling.
What?
I figure that's about all the time he has to shout something in 6 seconds.
6 seconds is that you can fit you can fit a normal length sentence into 6 seconds. For
Aoife,
example,
worry about the hole.
pull up my stopwatch.
So
You
you
say a
want
normal sentence in about 6 seconds. It takes me 2.5 seconds to say.
Oh, okay.
6 seconds is a lot. 6 seconds, it sounds like it's a very short time, and in
Yeah.
the process of a big motion like swinging a sword, swinging a sword 5 times in 6 seconds is possible under normal physics. A level 20 fighter is incredibly skilled, but not.
Alright, well. Well, my spiritual weapon's already over here. No. Aoife is very curious as to why we are under attack all of a sudden.
Well, Wilbur kind of started it because as soon as he saw our red coat, he fired that cannon. And they kind of did just break in.
Okay.
They pose themselves as enemies. Floam has no mercy.
Alrighty. Well, Aoife doesn't have a whole lot of attack options. So she's going to, she's gonna take a step back here.
You got a man the cannon?
Not quite. She's more trying to get in between the cannon and the barrel so that she's out of harm's way from the redcoats here. And
So more like there.
yeah. I would say just move the barrel in front of her, but I don't think a little girl could move a giant barrel full of gunpowder. Even with a 15 in strength.
I'd argue that with a 15 in strength, I'd argue that with a 15, like if there was like you have a 9-year-old that buff could move because she's 4 feet tall and the barrel's only like 3 feet tall.
Just slides it in front of her and goes, yeah, there we go.
and you see, and out of the corner of your eye, you see Wilbur kind of panicking. It's like, oh, what are you doing, man? Kind of a what are you doing look on his face.
I'm hiding behind the explosive barrel. What else would I be doing? Even doesn't know that it'll explode.
Well, he's more just pissed that you're moving his gunpowder. All right, is Aoife going? Okay, that's a movement. It's a movement.
And using the bonus action to swing at the redcoat who just came through the front door. And
did that make the lollipop spin?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Let me you control of it so you can spin it too.
And that's going to be the end of her turn.
All right. So what Schlatt does is, did I give Schlatt anything but his gun? Does he have a dagger? He doesn't have a dagger. So Schlatt throws a dagger at the at this little candelabra, which is the only source of light in the room.
Don't do it.
No.
Where's your dagger?
And the room falls into normal darkness.
Damn it. I was about to make Lance's dead.
Does Aoife have dark vision? Surely she does. Yeah, ASMR have dark vision. I think the only character in the room that doesn't have dark vision is actually Schlatt. But you know, when guns go off, there's a flash. But we're on the Floam.
No,
But as soon as the room went dark, Lance relaxed a little.
No sense doing what I was going to do. gonna cast darkness on Lance's hairpiece.
Oh yeah, that's just a rose. That's just a flower. It's a rose in his head.
Okay.
I mean, you could still
Okay.
do that.
Kind of pointless when it's dark now.
Yeah, it's alright. It's dark. It's dark enough for Lance. So what are you doing on your turn, Flum?
One sec, I'm trying to see how many uses of this I have. Alright, I must be fucking blind. How many uses of Channel Divinity do I have?
Just one. Because it's just one, it like doesn't automatically make you let me double check.
Oh, okay, one for short rest.
Oh yeah, 6th level. You're only. You're forgetting you're only level 6 in Paladin. You have the other levels in Warlock.
Yeah, no, I need one more level to really be fun. So, Sloan's just gonna saunter on right over here. And we're gonna hit that one.
You do still get advantage because they don't have dark sight. They're just humans.
Yeah, that's for them. And then we're gonna hit the one there with the extra attack.
That does not kill.
No, but it wounds, and now he knows what it's like to have a spear stat or a glaive splashed at him. And then, do I have to be in a certain distance of my spiritual weapon to use the bonus action to attack?
I don't think so. I mean, look. This might be like some. There might be a gotcha. Let's do it. Nope. You do need line of sight to your target, so you would have it attack. So if you can't see the target but you know the space, you can have it attack against creature in space. There, it would be normal.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have it just keep attacking the hole, where the hole is.
All right. So go ahead and make that with advantage because, they're dark sight. And that was really the only source of light.
Keeps wanting me
Except
to
for except for a little bit of dim light from this. So it's glowing, because it always glows. Did you make the spiritual weapon attack? There it is. Alright. How can you make a weapon attack? Because it's just person. Because that would be a thing to do.
I'm not on his turn.
On Lance. Seeing that you got that under control. Lance teleport there and sort of run in to stab the bastard. And there's a look, and if Aoife can see that as Lance stabs this redcoat, the look in his eyes is of absolute horror. Like it is the most pained expression Aoife has ever seen. It's almost like he got stabbed with something evil.
You said that was from Lance?
Yeah, Lance stabbed the guy, and the look of pain on his face was the most extreme look of pain Aoife has ever seen.
Hmm.
And Wilbur, completely unfazed by the room going dark because he can see in the dark, vaults over the cannon onto the cannonball pile, picks up, and with a little bit of effort, picks up a cannonball to waddle back over to the cannon and sort of roll the ball into the barrel. Onto the red coat. He can't see. So he's gonna walk forward and try to, and the room is temporarily, there's a flash of light from the muzzle flash as he fires into the air and then tries to stab Flom using the information he gained. The stab is not too well because stab doesn't go well because, going from fire into the air to stab is not the most efficient strategy. When another red coat enters your reach, another red coat drops from the ceiling, another red coat goes to the door. Oh,
And that brings it to my turn.
Did you get an opportunity attack already this round?
Not yet. but I'm taking an opportunity attack as soon as that one walks through the door.
All right, take it. And then it'll be Aoife's turn. Oh, that actually misses.
What the hell?
All right, it's Aoife's turn, and now you do have advantage. You are technically an unseen attacker against the redcoats because they do not have, because they are just people.
Oh boy. Huh? Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of combat options, so rinse and repeat, I guess. Spiritual weapon with bonus action, and Sacred Flame as the full action, targeting the guy who just walked in.
Okay.
I'll do that once per turn.
No one hits, and I'll go with the save. He fails the save and takes the 14 damage. Which brings it on to Flat, who just takes the time to. You can see him reload his when he reloads his gun. And even though it's completely dark, he's familiar enough with it that he can reload the gun in the dark. On the phone.
Well, I'm just gonna stand guard by the door and attack the first one and attack the second one. And then a spiritual weapon.
Both hit and kill.
That
Hits, it doesn't kill.
that'll end his turn.
Just need to pull something up. Oh. Let pull it up. Pull it up. Good. Alright, that ends his turn. It's on the lance. He stabs the redcoat. Killing him. And you can see that this guy doesn't have. And this guy only has a normal look of pain on his face. So there's something about the other attack. And Lance goes and looks up and teleports up. Wilbur
slides a rod out from under the barrel of the cannon and shoves. It's a ramrod. He makes sure that the cannon ball is nice and tight. And this time, two red cloaks run into the room, and light comes in the room. As you see, this is another officer. This is someone who seems to be in like a very loose officer's uniform, the wings, walk into the room with a lit torch in one hand and a long sword in the other. Wait. Against which one?
The officer.
Okay. Just need to get your hit points. I imported a sheet, but it didn't work. So I have to do some things manually. Okay. And it's on to Eva's turn. And let me just do a little aura for torchlight. That area is bright light. That area is brightly lit. And it's slightly different, a slightly brighter, and a slightly lighter orange is dim.
I don't.
Yeah, slightly lighter color is dim.
Okay. Well, Aoife here is going to spend a 4th level spell slot to cast Guardian of Faith. And she's going to place the Guardian right in between all three of these guys.
Okay. Sort of displace the appearance of the Guardian kind of displaces. I'm actually going to use a Floam token for this because that makes sense.
That does make
He also just kind of looks like a spiritual guardian to me.
sense.
But this one doesn't get a health bar. Nope. What spell does? Moves to his face for the first. Moves to his face within 10 feet for the first time. Okay.
Okay.
And the officer is setting off alarm bells in Aoife's head. The same kind of alarm bells as when she sees a demon.
Well, she can't go into her celestial form again today, so we'll just have her focus her then. And spiritual weapon. Smackety smack. does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay!
When when the lollipop smacks the officer, Aoife's like for just for as long for the duration of the smack, Aoife's hands feels like she has for just a brief moment, it feels like she has rope burn on her hands, like this sort of stinging sensation. And then it's on to their turns. They go. No, they go after everyone. So everyone will get a turn, and they'll get a turn. And these guys are 6. That's on Schlatt. So walk into the bright light. Stand on a stool again. And taunt one of the sort of taunt the officer. And what he says is, "Flat coin will never die." Someone's in the oh. Flat. Oh no, can't pass that. So yep, she is enraged. Sure, it's kind of like it's a taunt basically. It's panache. Which I can put in the chat. Oh, I should make it public so you guys can actually read it.
That would help, yes.
That brings it to Floam.
So, in order for her to be the target of or affected with a spell, would darkness be considered affecting her?
Sorry, I died. I reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. What were you saying?
Would darkness pretty much break her
The torch?
no, would darkness break slot panache?
Panache? Oh, affect it with a spell.
I mean, the spell, it might hamper her vision, but it doesn't really affect
No,
her.
she has dark. Yeah. I'd say it wouldn't break panache.
Okay.
But the spiritual guardian would. And Aoife probably will. Unless you cast darkness and she doesn't have line of sight to the target.
I think instead we're gonna do this. Don't have advantage anymore because of the fucking foot. Sorry, Scott. I'm taking your kill. We're going to... Hmm. Actually, we're just gonna hit each of these once,
Okay.
maybe.
Is it each of them once or one of them twice?
We'll do one of them twice.
Okay. That kills the one.
Going to use the bonus action to move it 20 feet. Here.
All right. And I assume you're not moving.
No.
All right. So as Lance is on the above floor, and all you hear is some screaming echoing down, and the sound of gunshots.
That
Yep.
can't be good.
I'm fucking shit up.
Yep. On to Will, who starts, and this is a very heavy cannon, so it takes him a second because he's not using the wheels. He starts dragging the cannon into position. Onto a redcoat, who takes a step back. Which triggers the Guardian of Faith. Dex save. DC 18. Well, he makes the dex save, so is it half as much? Half as much. Okay. Let's just move the representation. Now I can give it a bar again to show the damage. And the redcoat shoots at Schlatt.
Do I not provoke opportunity?
Huh?
Do I not provoke opportunity?
He didn't leave your reach. And he knows this. But his... Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. Oh, but no. But the +1 difference doesn't make it hit. So you can see the officer Gives this officer gives Schlatt a very sultry look. And flies up a little bit. So now instead of there being 5 feet from her head to the ceiling, there's 5 feet from her feet to the floor. Oh, that actually does trigger that guy, because it technically moved to a different spot. Out passed, so all right, on to Aoife.
Alrighty. Oh, well, looks like the red coats finally stopped coming at the ceiling. That's nice. Well, if it ain't broke. So moving the spiritual weapon to keep up with this demon-looking lady. She scares me.
Where'd she go?
Huh?
No, she just up.
Spiritual weapon attack. Oh, that sucked. And a sacred flame.
All right, she passed the save. She doesn't take damage.
And that's it. Action and bonus action.
All right. Well, and technically they can be in those spaces because it's just a spirit. Okay, this took longer than I thought it was going to. Two more redcoats rush out. One of them takes the 20. Another takes 10.
And the one
Are you
that
gonna
took
make an
10,
which one?
the one that only took 10. They should just not enter this room.
Well, now it's on to his turn. He's going to try and stab Floam. Oh, and you take 7 piercing damage.
Has this combat been going on for 4 hours?
Yeah.
No, 2 hours.
I think we're some they'll have to fight.
You said 7, correct?
Yep.
Okay. That'll be the only hit that fucking gets on me.
Yes. All right. As it comes to Schlatt, and you can see his eyes are kind of out of focus. He turns his gun to Aoife and takes a shot.
The heck, man?
The bullet misses and bounces off the cannon into the wall. Or
Yeah.
kind of explodes against the cannon.
That Redcoat better be glad Jade's not there.
Brings us to Floam. Floam? Man, it's got a thing.
I asked if a player can occupy the same spot as a spiritual weapon.
If a player can?
Yeah.
So,
Most,
the spiritual weapon is actually 5 feet above the ground. Because Aoife moved it to follow the Redcoat officer. And, and the spaces are technically technically speaking 5-foot cubes. But yeah, I'd say that you can occupy the same space as a
I was gonna say,
spiritual weapon.
Floam is 6'4".
Right, but
Okay.
You can be in the same spot. Oh, you can be in the same spot so long as one of you is intentionally elevated. So if one of you is hovering and the other isn't.
Okay.
If you're
Oh.
at different elevations. There we go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come right here. Never leaving his reach. And I don't like the flying bit. I really don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for a thunder smite.
Ooh.
Swing at her with the blade.
And that knocks her down to the ground. And you can see Schlatt's eyes pop back into focus, and he has a very confused look on his face.
And in one swift movement, stabs the guy to his side.
Okay, I want her body to stay because the torch didn't go out. Alright, that definitely looks like its end. So on to Lance. And you can see Lance teleports back down and is considerably bloodier than earlier. But he doesn't walk into the light.
It should be an Oath of Conquest Paladin there, Lance.
What? No, wait. Oath of Conquest doesn't give you darkness, does it? I thought that was
No, that
thought darkness was a
It doesn't give him darkness, but with the way he just went up there and slaughtered all. Ah,
Oh, right. You're
Wait.
saying roleplay wise.
yeah, with the way he goes up there and slaughters the enemy, yeah, he makes a good Oath of Conquest paladin.
All right, and it's on to Wilbur, who's going to continue dragging the cannon into the position he wants it to be, even if the combat ends, he still wants this thing pointed at the door. And go, red coat. Who's going to so move diagonally over to Wilbur and try and stab him. And he succeeds. And more soldiers pour it, and emboldened, two more soldiers pour in. First one eating up the last of the spiritual guardian. The first one or the second one?
The one that ate the spiritual guardian.
So he's actually stuck there. His friend has to move through a square. Because of Sentinel.
Where you going? Nowhere.
It's on the Aoife.
Well, I gotta say, I'm a little hurt that I was shot at. That hurt my feelings, man. But
Wait, I
even
shot at you?
James shot at her, yeah.
Oh, God. Shalat's got his hand on his forehead, and he's,
I was speaking out of character.
Oh, you're speaking out of character. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
So she's gonna take a step back here and place her hand on Wilbur here as she casts Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds is a fun spell. Okay, that's a little horse crap. Oh well. I'll take what I can get. And let's see, so that takes her action. So I don't know. I guess we'll bonus action to move the spiritual weapon this way and swing at this full health redcoat. Nope, not that one. This one. Spiritual weapon. I don't know why that was at advantage.
Whatever. There. Doesn't make that much of a difference.
Sure.
On the flat, who like jumps off to sit on the stool and kind of just watch the fireworks and lazily takes a shot at a red coat. On the floam.
No.
What happened? I didn't do it.
What didn't you do?
I don't know. I heard a bloop.
Oh, I had to take a quick step back because I had a phone call.
Oh. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
It's your turn.
I don't have that set up yet. We're gonna do something a little interesting. That guy's within 10 feet. So, Loam is gonna attack at him.
That misses.
But we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna use my bonus action to carry the momentum. Unfortunately, I don't have this attack set up yet, but from Polearm Master, we're going to use the bonus action melee attack with the glaive. So, that's the hit.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Okay, he's down. He had 2 hit points. Your modifier is enough to take him out. It leaves you with 1 more attempt.
Oh. Before that, I'm going to move right here. Try to slowly make my way a little bit away from the door. What is with my rolls today? That is, of course, against that one again.
And that also misses.
No, on my turn.
On the lance, who is going to run through this dim light. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 6. And you see him teleport because he can do it from dim light. I just remembered. Up into the rafters somewhere. On the whip. He sort of nods appreciatively at Aoife and takes a step back, which provokes opportunity from the red coat, but he doesn't want to be that close to a red coat. Just kind of grazes him. Then onto the red coat. He's going to take this opportunity to run over there. And you see him take something out of his coat and throw it into this room. As it comes to the next redcoat's turn, he levels his gun at Loam. Takes a shot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm waiting in defense here.
For a false alarm. But, Sloan, you take 5 piercing damage as the bullet explodes against your outer layers. Because while muskets are great against plate armor, they're not the best against constructs.
What about a construct made of plate armor?
Jesus Christ. Where's Elena when we need her? Fireball the goddamn whole thing.
Not entirely sure that'd be too appreciated.
Fireball, wall of fire, their redcoats spawning on the teleportation circle.
Constructs made of other constructs. And then in the middle of these redcoats that just spawned in is somebody with a greatsword. Shirtless man with a greatsword.
Cool.
On the Aoife.
Oh boy, my turn again already, huh?
I just add turns. Yes! Oh my god, I can add turns en masse.
All I know is that this is getting really tiring. Real quick. Alright. Alrighty, well, seeing the extra troops pop in, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Giving me a little +2 bonus to AC.
And you can see that all of these guys are in. All of the troops that just spawned in are already injured.
It's not stopping me from being afraid of that guy with the big sword. And then I guess I'll use my action to take the dodge action. However the heck that's supposed to work. There.
Yep, you just take it.
That'll be my turn.
Spiritual weapons concentration, is it? No, it's not. No. Why would it be why Jojo wouldn't be using it so often if it weren't. On to Schlatt, who takes another shot that's a little less lazy. But he's still sitting down. Like he actually aims this time. It misses and hits the door that was, on the ground. Now it's on the foam.
But where is he at?
Probably taking a phone call.
He's gonna go right. If I can get it to go here. start off, we're going to focus blast this guy with this level.
That was the first one. You get second one. Okay, that hits. And it's 11th that you get the third one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. However,
Oh, you have the one that you have the pushy one?
no, I do not.
Oh,
I got double sight and improved pack weapon so that I can use my glaive as my pack weapon.
Fair.
However, I am going to cast this on this guy because it is a bonus action.
Hex. That's what.
I choose wisdom.
Oh wow! It just. Oh, that's why it's
There we
concentration.
go. There we go.
Like. Okay. On the lance, who reappears to stab a bastard. Well, yeah, he teleported. Where's Lance? There's Lance. And it's this guy. This time, and as he drives the dagger in, the man's face contorts in this ultimate expression of pain. As he did, and Lance kind of takes a step back. Which provokes opportunity. Does it? Wait, hold up. That creature, okay. So it does provoke opportunity, but the only one who stabs at him is... So the only one that attacks is the red coat, who misses. The guy with the sword doesn't swing at Lance, despite the opportunity. Under Wilbur, who drives the cannon this way, and runs to the back of it. Ready. This redcoat turns tail and starts to run away. This one uses his turn to reload his musket. And the three redcoats surrounding the big guy with the sword try to stab him. Seems that they were in the middle of something when they were teleported.
I'm dropping hex concentration.
Dropping hex concentration? Alright.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So man, he uses greatsword. Actually, wait, I have to do some quick math. This is like a last seconds. Oh no, wait. I'll be right back. I need to grab somebody from somewhere.
I just remembered that I did actually make this character. Come on, where is he? Character vaults. You. Oh. I just got slowed back. Is this gonna import right? Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. I exported him, but I forgot to import him. Damn it. There we go. Go. I like to see how much HP he's actually supposed to have. Okay. This guy does have. He's a couple levels off, but it'll work for now, for this battle. I can just whisper his attacks and adjust accordingly. See him just slash away two of them. Like, cleave their heads clean off with a single sword stroke. And look in his eye, and look, you can see from him is absolute rage. This guy is angry, and he is not happy about being angry. On the Aoife.
Alrighty. Well, he seems to have that handled, so I'm turning my attention back to this red coat over here. And so that's one spiritual weapon attack. And one sacred flame.
Alright, and he's down. Does that end?
Yep.
Okay, on the flat. Just gonna take a shot at. Oh, all of the character keys I had open are no longer open. That's fine. I can open them again.
And he puts a bullet between this man's eyes. The blood spray kind of flows out and gets a little bit on Flom. Speaking of, it's Flom's turn. And Schlatt walks over and stomps out the torch, putting the room back in the dark.
Alright. So. Oh, why is it doing that? Pretty sure I was there, right? The map keeps disappearing when I go down.
Hmm?
The map keeps disappearing when I go down.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, like, zoom in. If you just adjust your zoom, you should be fine.
We're gonna go here. And we're just gonna attack. Ooh.
Alright.
On attack. I need to set this up. I don't have to keep doing this. Okay.
Oh, that bonus action. And that's plus 10. So it hits, and bam.
Want me to roll a D100 for that crit fail?
Nah. No, I'd rather not have that happen.
Accidentally swing at lunch.
I think the harder one would be swinging that. Oh, I gave the placeholder more hit points than needed. Or less? Oh, I need to figure out this character's build after that level. Oh well, he has personality at least. That's on Lance, who, who wipes his dagger on his pants and wipes his hands on his pants and wipes his wrists on his pants and realizes that he's covered in a lot of blood. And he drops his dagger and is kind of just like in awe at how much blood is covering him. Like he's just standing there looking at his hands. Will pulls up a stool and sits and is ready to fire the cannon. And the big guy, and this guy, he's kind of he's a broad-shouldered. Gotta make sure I make him tall. Yeah, this guy is 6'3", he's got a serious tan going. His hair's like it's blonde. His hair is bleach blonde. You can tell that he actively bleaches his hair and his beard. And his sword, and once he stops, you can see that his sword has a phrase. Oh. Has a phrase inscribed on it in celestial.
Oh boy, what does it say?
Can I see what it says?
Yep. I'm just gonna type it out. Ooh. There's actually, I know what it's gonna say. I'm like changing it as I'm thinking of better things for it to say. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And just that nobody calls me out on it. Yes, that is a Martin Luther King quote.
Honestly, I never would have guessed.
He's just standing there, kind of. And you can tell he's calming down.
Honestly, it sounded like a Martin Luther King quote.
Yeah. And he steps away from the middle of the circle and readies his sword again. On to Aoife.
As far as Aoife can tell, the battle's over. So, at the current moment, Aoife is trying to calm down, catch her breath, and dispelling her magic. That's how she's spending her turn.
Schlatt kind of does the same thing. He walks back over to the stool he was sitting on and catches his breath. Clone?
Rome is going to Flom is going to send his hacked weapon away.
Oh, I did not mean to put another token on the field. I was just going through some of the tokens I'd uploaded.
I know it's not much, but we're gonna do that to whoever this is.
And Lance, and as soon as he gets to Lance hugs this guy. Like, from behind, Lance hugs this guy. Skipping over Wilbur, who does the same thing, waiting for a bad guy to come through. This guy looks over, sees, and a look of recognition washes over his face, and he drops his sword to return the hug.
It seems that they know each other. Combat is over.
Oh boy.
Yay! Get out of here.
Oh, great.
He carries a celestial blade. I want to use this to see if he is a celestial.
He is not. Or is he? He's not, right? No, he is not. This guy seems to be just a gnome guy. But as soon as your divine sense, as soon as you activate the divine sense, Lance's the dagger that Lance dropped, and if you could, it's just in his square. Sets off alarm bells in your head, like something's wrong with his dagger. Something, the noxious odor of evil, as it were.
Something about his dagger.
It seems kind of like it's both an undead and a fiend, but it's also just a dagger.
It's a sentient weapon.
Well, as soon as Lance stops hugging his friend here, you recover the hit points you lost as he lays his hand on you. So you're at full hit points now. Oh no, never mind, you're a construct. Has no effect on you. Wait, are you technically a construct? Let's see.
I am
Yes.
technically not a construct.
You are technically not a construct, so it does work. Right? Wait, let's see. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna say it works on you this time because I didn't check beforehand.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because I noticed all of my healing spells say does not work on undead or constructs, and I'm looking at him going, he's a warforged. Does that count as a construct? Shit.
Not construct. Artificial humanoid.
Oh, artificial humanoid. Yeah, it doesn't specifically say that he's a construct, therefore he's a humanoid.
Okay.
The default creature type for a player character is humanoid unless their race says otherwise. So centaurs, loxodon, and satyrs are all specifically fae. No, you can tell that this guy is a paladin. Obviously, because he used lay on hands, but also from divine sense. Because I'm going to make divine sense detect more things than it does more than it says it does because that makes it a good plot, because that makes it a plot device. It's going to delete the broken doors. This door isn't broken. It's just and finish flat catches his breath. He goes over, and you hear him just. He groans very loudly, and Wilbur starts laughing.
What happened while we were gone?
A good question.
Well, that happened right before you arrived, really. I think they're after Schlatt's mint. He's making coins.
Oh, another question would be:
He wants to overthrow his thoughts to destabilize local currency by introducing a new fiat currency.
Another question would be: who's your friend, man?
He brushes himself off and stretches out for his hand, shakes hands, and says,
And he opens his mouth. My name is Dross. I have sworn to rid the world of injustice. Violently.
Admiralty?
I love how he
Did
added
you
in the
say-
violently part.
Did you say that he extended his
When
hand
he
for a
said
handshake?
violently, he kind of glared at the bodies he created.
Did you say he extended his hand for a handshake?
Yeah, he put his sword away and put his hand
Okay,
out.
I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Well, Sloan is going to dress.
Oh wait, no, his name isn't Dross. I changed it twice. It's Kane. His name is Kane.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dross was the first one I thought of, and then I thought, wait, no, Kane would be a better name.
Alright, well, I'm gonna clasp Kane's forearm in a handshake. You may call me Commander. I crave conquest.
And he sort of nods with you. He sort of nods, and you can tell he misheard you because he says, nice to meet you, comrade."
Oh goody, another Russian.
It's not so. Oh, I was just trying to go for something deep.
Oh,
Oh no, he said Russian because I said comrade.
That's terrible. Just that's how we treat Russians now? Jeez.
Well,
I never
modern
said him being
Russians
Russian
do.
was a bad thing.
It wasn't
most
how,
Russians
it wasn't
speak
what you
now
said,
because
it was
they
how
don't
you
answer.
said it.
Would you look at that? The music stopped. Hold up. Okay.
I'm hungry.
It just. Oh, there. Okay. It didn't do the thing.
Really?
Really.
So what now?
What now, indeed? You see Schlatt's fiddling with the door. He closes it. A sighs relief that it fits in the frame still. You see he's fiddling with the locks on the side.
You know, we should probably ask them about the currency of this world. Because you said he was making coins, right?
Yeah, he's making coins.
Do they match the kind of coins that we already carry? Are they similar in any way?
Well, you could go up and ask him.
I was just asking, from a general first glance.
So when you saw Schlatt paying for his drinks at the bar, they looked to be gold coins. He was paying with copper and silver coins, but they look like they look to be the same. They're the same size and shape as the copper coins you know of, as the coins you are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
So you can assume that the coins you have on your person would be generally accepted by vendors.
Okay.
Not that fighting was less than a minute.
So now what?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Now what? We don't exactly have a whole lot of options.
Well, the plan was to crash there for the night, right?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just went through a big battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you could take a long rest.
Well, with their permission, I am going to sleep right here.
Yeah. Just right underneath the big hole in the roof. And there's a bunch of corpses. You see Lance starts dragging the Lance over the course of about 10 minutes. It's going to drag all of the corpses to a corner of. Oh. So you just go there and Bob.
Yep.
And over the course, and Wilbur's going to move his barrel back to where he wants it to be.
Seems how the 9-year-old moved it.
How heavy would that thing even be, anyway?
Well, it's just a normal barrel. There's, I don't know. Let's look it up.
How much does a barrel of gunpowder weigh?
100 pounds.
Dang.
And
Eva grabbed a barrel that weighs almost twice as much as she does and just scooted it over to the
You
side.
said the barrel was like 3 feet tall, right?
I don't really know how big a barrel actually is. It's just normal barrel size. Here we go. Using each ability, strength. Lifting and carrying. So you can push, drag, or lift a weight up to 30 times your strength score.
Up to 30 times? Wow, that'd be 450 pounds.
Yeah, so an 100-pound barrel of gunpowder is nothing for Aoife. It's less than a third of her. It's it's less than her carrying capacity. So she could push it. She could push it and move at full speed.
But think about this for a second. The 9-year-old who is, hold up, who is 4'4" and weighs 65 pounds, just up and pushed a 100-pound barrel of gunpowder.
You know what
Like
I
it was
find?
fucking nothing.
Yeah, she's stronger than Lance. I gave Lance a strength score of 10, but Lance is the same size. And you see, like, Lance, after putting all the bodies by the door, he hangs up his coat, like the big cloak he wears, and he comes back into this room to get a good look at at what was thrown in the teleportation. And when he bends down to pick it up, you can see that his back is covered in scars. And I see that you're in the same room, Aoife, so make perception check.
Yay. Perception.
Make another perception check.
Making another perception check.
There we go. You can see that there's scars from being whipped.
That doesn't sound very nice at all.
Nope.
And Lance is a drow?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can see that he's underweight. Like you reckon that he weighs less than Aoife does.
Boy, that would be an issue. So, seeing the scars, Aoife would kind of, for heaven's sakes, roll 20. Keep up. She would kind of slowly walk up to him and, are you okay?
He takes a second, he looks confused for a moment, has a real moment of realization, and nods. And you can actually hear him. And now you're close enough to actually hear him. They all and he's whispering when he speaks. They all healed. Those healed a long time ago.
What happened?
Most of the time, I did something they didn't like. But they're all dead now.
Flynn's gonna take this opportunity to come check out this barrel that he saw move.
So it's filled with this coarse black sand. Like if you were to, the lid is still off it because, and you can see that Wilbur's kind of obsessively smoothing the top. It's filled with what looks to be a coarse black sand that's packed pretty tightly. And when you look over, Wilbur kind of pulls the barrel towards himself a little.
Yep. No need to get worried. I'm just curious as to what this stuff is.
It's gunpowder. Have you not seen it before?
Do not recall seeing gunpowder in my time.
Well, it flows like water around here, really. Well, it used to until Mr. Panteater came in and, well, it wasn't really Panteater. It was a guy before him, but he's so forgettable that I can't even remember his name. Panteater took those restrictions on getting lots of it and made them a lot tighter, despite promising the opposite.
Sounds like a corrupt individual to me.
Oh, he is. He's not fun.
He used to be. He and James were friends once. Isn't that right? Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago or something. We were kids. You were friends though. Yeah, but a lot changes in that time. Now I'm looking at the time, and I know that you don't have long, do you, Modetta?
I do not. I'm already getting black.
All right, then we can. Then how about we call it here, and we can pick up with some more role play tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but next week.
All right. So, just quick side note here: Aoife is spending her long rest here in the closet with the teleportation circle, just kind of watching it the whole time to see if anyone else comes through.
You notice that Kane is doing the same thing, and once Lance gets all his bodies moved and has his brief conversation with Aoife, he teleports up into the rafters, and you can actually see where he goes because he's hanging upside down, and he's like trying to sleep upside down.
Sloan is pretty confident that if anyone else came in, he stayed here. So he's not going to travel too far from Ethan's side.
All right. I think this is a good spot to end the recording.
Okay.
All right.
Huh?
I'll see you guys later.
Good night.
Good night.